the only counterplay to this, I think, will be to know off what knockdowns is this fake, right? I think if she gets like a proper like meaty H disc, I don't think there's anything you can do really. Like at that point, it's just guess. But if startup 73, yes, I mean as long as a knockdown is less than like plus 70 on the hit or something, right? We should be fine. That seems like it's so much though. Does she really have a lot of stuff that does this? Like for example, like what her throw? It's not that this hits the meaty; it's that you land in time to block. But if you try to hit a button, you will get. Is it not real off? I guess you can air dash over this probably. But is it actually is H disc just like not real off a ground set? Really? All right, folks, we are back doing more Guilty Gear Strive, trying to figure out whatever the hell is going on in this Guilty Gear Strive video game. Yeah, we've gotten. I was looking at what we have to do today, and we've gotten through a lot of the easier characters, man. There's just some strange stuff left at this point. But Millia, we're gonna do Millia today. Millia, you know, I'm hoping that the intricacies of Millia's kit are not very many, and it's just more a matter of like, well, she does H disc, and then you guess, and that's the difficult part, right? But we'll see, we'll see. Again, as always, the point of this is not to learn like every little possible Millia setup and like every little thing she can do and all the details. It's like a, you know, it's a 20-30 minute video. The point is more so just to try and figure out the basics of what they do, the basics of how we can fight them as Potemkin, specifically too, if it matters, and then go from there, right? Just something to sort of build our knowledge on as we try to get deeper into this game here. Also, that's Donuts. Thank you for the follow. She takes her hat off when you pick her. I did not know this. But yeah, so Millia, my preconceptions of Millia is basically that I gotta learn the Millia counter strategy too. I'll do my best. I am, unfortunately, this is not so much like a guide. I don't know either. I'm going into this trying to learn on the fly, basically, right? So we shall see, we shall see. And her theme, at least, is a goddamn banger, so that's always a good thing. But yeah, we got her Dust Loop pulled up. Usually I just kind of like to go through this first and just like kind of see what they have that's like plus on block. I think that's one of the things that oftentimes confuses me, whereas I end up just like mashing on things I shouldn't be mashing on and dying. But yeah, so yeah, plus on block close slash is universal. Does she have any like other special normals that are plus? Most characters don't, but it's just the kind of thing to look out for. Okay, yeah, this seems very common, right? Some sort of like slow 6K that's either an overhead or a plus or both, something like that. We saw Kai had this, May had something like this too, so it seems like this is relatively common across the cast, right? But yeah, sure, slow ass plus on block overhead. You can cancel this. Oh, it's special cancelable. Okay, I see. Yes, that's a nightmare because it probably leaves her. If you cancel this, you probably are left airborne, right? Probably do some air nonsense. 6A, sure, and then all her jumping normals. Okay, and then there's command normals now, or is it? Shouldn't there be? Oh, so I guess it is these, huh? Yeah, it's 6K and 6A, sure. Okay, so nothing too weird there. Of course, yeah, a lot of Millia's nonsense comes in. If you don't know, a lot of Millia's nonsense obviously just comes from the fact that she can fucking air dash twice, right? She doesn't have like a triple jump like Chip does, but she can. Oh, I see. She can't. First off, I did not know this. If she double jumps, she can't double air dash, huh? That's immediately something new to me. I did not realize this. So she basically has an extra air action, I suppose, right? She can either double jump and then air dash, or she can neutral jump and then air dash twice, right? And that you can do forward, backwards, or forward, forward, or whatever you want, right? Or backward, backward. Her air does seem to not go as far either, right? Looks like her air dashes are actually shorter than average, which I guess is good for being able to do this, right? Yeah, sure. But yeah, that's the main thing I really know about Millia that makes her a little bit hard to deal with. She has blue Wild Assault, that makes sense. It's kind of the pressure Wild Assault that tracks. Okay, I mean, so yeah, nothing too weird in the normals, I don't think. I mean, do any of them seem like particularly stand out, right? Like it seems like a pretty standard far slash, pretty standard 2S. Good dust, I guess, like big dust, right? Again, probably like, you know, some kind of special cancelable stuff too. Actually, is it? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Okay. So I mean, yeah, nothing seems too out of place on the normals here from Millia. I mean, that's maybe a good 5P, right? I feel like it's a nice 5P. Seems like it has a decent. Oh no, but okay, but yeah, it has a decent bit of like distance to it. But yeah, it's one of those ones that's gonna whiff on crouchers. Like, wow, is there any? Oh, okay, yeah, it literally will never hit you if you're crouching. Good to know. I mean, it doesn't matter anyway. It's probably more of a combo tool. It's not plus on block or anything. Fair and honest character. The normals don't. It does not seem like there's anything really too special here, which makes sense. I mean, obviously she's fast too. She's not chip fast, but she is fast, right? Double air dash, all this stuff. But yeah, her normals seem relatively okay. Right? A lot of them, I guess, are special cancelable into nonsense, though. But right, the special moves is where it's going to be. You got a shortness detector, yeah. Manlet detected, opinion rejected. Yeah, so the weird stuff with Millia obviously is going to come in all of this. So, the top, I'm not actually sure what S disc does. So, wait, no, is it H? Is this 236? Yeah, it's H disc is the one that they do on knockdowns, right? my understanding, like, for the most part, what Millia does is she'll get, like, some sort of knockdown into... Did you have to do it right away? I'm not really... It doesn't really matter for me, but I think so, yeah. Like, that leaves her, like, you know, in that sort of hanging state. She's plus on block after the knockdown, and then, you know, she goes back... You're in a four-way mix-up at this point, right? To my understanding, this is sort of the crux of the character's win condition, right? You get, like, some sort of good knockdown, you go into H-disc, and then at that point, you know, it's time to party. You, like, you forward dash, back dash to get, like, a double, like, left-right kind of thing. You just land in low, you dash over them and then hit them with a low, you dash over them with an overhead. I guess, yeah, I guess her air buttons do matter a lot, probably, right? Sarah Pump get you down? Yeah, I did. I watched Edge Runners. I'm late to the party, but I did watch Edge Runners for the first time. And I watched most of it in one day, and oh man, that was 2 days ago now, and I'm still not fully recovered. I don't think. Still just, you know, it's truly something. But yeah, so I guess her air. So this is her cross-up one. Looks like. Does this not hit non-cross-up? Oh no, it does. Okay, it can. Yeah, it does hit cross-up as well. This one, it looks like that's her only cross-up model though, right? Her JD is weird. Yeah, her JD is like an air. Can she do this? If you're like 1, 2, and that. Oh, okay. So it's another way for her to change her air momentum. Gotcha. Common post Edge Runner's depression. Oh man, yeah. Haven't finished it? I mean, you go for it. I think the thing about that show is it's like very. I'm sorry, it's a quick detour, but this is like currently very much rent-free in my head. I think it's very obvious how that show is gonna end, and it doesn't get any. It doesn't make it any better. You know? Yeah. Lucy's DLC for Strive. I care about her a lot more than I used to. I tell you what. Right, Lucy's the final DLC character for this pass. I care about her a lot more than I used to now that I've watched that show. But yeah, you know, H-disc into like literal four-way mix is my understanding, right? Left, right, but also high-low. So like left high, left low, right high, right low. I don't really, to my understanding, there's not really any counterplay to this. I think it's just important to know the startup on this. Yeah, so the startup is... So the only counterplay to this, I think, will be to know off what knockdowns is this fake, right? I think if she gets like a proper like meaty H-disc, I don't think there's anything you can do, really. Like at that point, it's just guess. But if startup 73, yeah, so I mean, as long as a knockdown is less than like plus 70 on the hit or something, right, we should be fine. That seems like it's so much though. Does she really have a lot of stuff that does this? It's like, for example, like what her throw. I feel like Millia's will do like they'll hit me with like throw into H-disc. Is it just like not real? It doesn't. Oh, Millia's ground throw is very plus on knockdown. Okay, yeah. It doesn't tell you how plus it is on hits, huh? Yes, it's a little unfortunate, but I mean, it definitely does seem. Yeah, definitely. I mean, it seems like you can definitely get H-disc off this. Actually, I mean, do you? Actually, a little bit. Yeah. If I have her wake up in like 6P, for example, does that like? Because the idea of it is supposed to be if it's like properly meaty, then you shouldn't be able to hit any buttons, and you'll just die. You'll get counter hit by the disc. But off the throw, is that real? Like if I just stay same side, for example, and she like 6Ps, and I try to do something, do I die or no? Standing normal attacks, 6P, there you go. And then I get her ass thrown. Really? Oh, throw distance is fucking small in this game. Okay, so that time I didn't do it right away. Hold on, only try to like really get this shit. Yeah, okay, no. I mean, it's not that the disc hits the meaty, right? It's that, yeah, it's not that disc hits the meaty, it's that you land in time to block, but if you try to hit a button, you will get... Is it not real off, I guess you can air dash over this probably? But is it actually, is H-disc just like not real off a ground throw? Really? Yeah, so is her throw not plus enough for the H-disc? I mean, this is already like, if that's true, it's already something that, yeah, maybe I'm being too slow. I'm trying to buffer as fast as I can. You do land in time to block if you do it like right away. Right? Wake up, air throw, real Guilty Gear activities. So true. You land in time to block, but I mean like, Not really sure if I'm doing this wrong or what. Yeah, that was too select. Okay, let's try and buffer this as fast as we can out of this. I think it's at least tight. I will say, I think it's at least fuck-upable, right? I think Millia can screw this one up. That's so again, what I'm trying to do here, like why I'm doing all of this like repeated testing is because if the H-disc is meaty, it's just like not, you know, you're not gonna do anything, right? It's a knowledge check, you're not doing it wrong per se, yeah. Like if the H-disc is meaty, you are just like screwed. But the only counterplay to this would be to know when Millia is not plus enough to do H-disc, right? Yeah, does it mention like what things let her do this? Meaty H-disc gets the opponent immediately on wake up, making reversal the only escape option besides for niche scenarios. Yeah, sure. After certain knockdowns, like from iron save. Oh, so air car is not enough, huh? Like it's off time to meaty after disc herself with JH or JS depending on spacing. Interesting. It is similar to the advantage from ground throw. Oh, yeah, so throw, it seems like throw and the hair card are both knockdowns where she's not quite plus enough. H-disc off throw is not real OQ. You can mitigate it using JH. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and then it's, oh yeah, From, you're here. Hello. From, help. Millia. But yeah, so, off throw and off hair card then, it looks like it's probably not real, right? Off her other, her like bread and butter knockdowns, it probably will be. We'll get back to H-disc. H-disc is like the big thing, right? So what is this? This Bad Moon move is just like a dive kick, basically. It's minus 21 on block, but yeah, it's just an instant overhead, right? Yeah, but Millia, funny enough, like I think trying to understand the character is going to be relatively simple because just a lot of her shit is just guess, right? But yeah, I mean just quick overhead probably leads into some kind of combo, right? Can be used on the ground with a tiger. Oh yeah, you can TK it. Yeah, that makes sense. Your main BMB is hit 2K 2D or close slash 2D and then 2 through 6H, then do whatever you want with mix. Ah, okay, so it's off. It's so dust. The sweep is good enough for her. Got it. That makes sense. Danger. Yes, I mean this is just. Is there like anything interesting about this besides? I mean, it's interesting, but like, is there anything I need to know about this besides just, hey, it's an instant overhead, and if you block it, she goes straight to hell. So that's good to know, right? If you do manage to like, if you guess and block Bad Moon, she's minus 21. She can't like can't do anything out of this, right? She's just stuck if this gets blocked, I imagine. Like, probably like TK it, like what? Oh, like that, right? Bad Moon is Giga minus, yeah, and she is fucked if you block it. So like, it's just an instant overhead, but good to know that, you know, if you block this, kill her. But yes, it's just an instant overhead. Yeah, so hair card, this move I got hit by a lot. This thing, I feel like I get hit by this way too much, just like even in fucking like neutral and stuff, right? So it's a low, you block it, she's minus 12. And good to know that off the, it gets great with meter and RC. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, fair enough. That makes sense. I can see that for sure. Yeah, like Bad Moon, RC into... At that point, I guess, if you like do like TK Bad Moon, RC or something and it gets blocked, you're just like in an immediate... oh, after I'm doing it too early, but yeah. It's like, yeah, I mean, you're in the air, right? This leaves you airborne after, so you get your normal fucking mix situation again, probably. Right? Oh, no. Are you not in the air? Can you make it so that you are in the air? Like, can you dash RC or something? You can do some freaky stuff with fast RC. Ah, okay, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, but yeah, so I imagine you can get yourself basically into that same fucking four-way mix situation again, where it's high, low, and left, right at the same time. Cool, amazing. Plus 63 knockdown, yeah, so not enough, right? Again, disc is 73 frames of startup, so you have a 10-frame gap here. Again, maybe she can use like her own aerials to hit you, depending on the situation. But like that's good to know that, you know, if they just go into H-disc right away, that shit's probably fake, right? Yeah, it's a disjointed poke, you block it and she's minus. I wonder if you could grab RC down into heavy disc. You could grab, like throw into disc. So you're talking about like, but the RC just leaves you so high up, right? Even if you dash RC here, I don't know if you'll be able to do too much, right? Or is heavy disc air okay? No, it's not, right? Because it turns into Capel. Yeah. I think throws is supposed to be. What the hell? What is this? What is this? Mirage? What? I don't think I've ever seen this. Whoa. Oh, I don't see this thing very often. Okay, Millias don't use this thing. Is it just? It's 26 frames, I guess. What is this? Mirage is her best move? Really? The main use case for Mirage isn't for mixing up the opponent, but for Mirage canceling. Mirage cancels are to low profile projectors. Wrong. It's really. Into Iron Saber S tandem top, you used to quickly approach into a PRC S tandem top poke. Oh, it's like you can like para cancel off this thing? Like it just puts you in like a quick little low profile state and then you para cancel off it or something? Oh no, yeah, it lets you cancel a lot more freely than you might even expect. Okay. See it as a dodge? Yeah. Okay, I can see that. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Oh yeah, also I guess what does S disc do? Is S disc just like a combo move? Right? Like, what's the point of S-Disc? Because S-Disc does not give you any kind of Oki or anything, right? What do you use this guy for? Try doing, close slash, 6H, 214K, 4P. What's her 4P? Board? Oh. Hold on. Close slash, ooh. Am I stupid? Why can't I go into... Oh, it's a two-hitter. S-Disc is... Yeah, okay. I didn't realize her heavy slash is a two-hitter. S6 is a combo ender after a poker at the end of a block string for space. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, but yeah, so instant overheads, hair car, block that shit and kill her. But be careful. And if you get knocked down by it, you know, disc's not real after. This thing, yeah. This is the plus 236K, yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, this is... I mean, this is honestly not that fast. If you're looking out for it, I think you can probably... But I don't know how much recovery does she have after this. 9 after landing? It's just 23? Yeah, never mind, actually. It didn't look that fast. I guess she is kind of smoothing. I guess I'm factoring in the time it takes her to get to the ground, too. I mean, 23 frames is not the fastest thing in the world, but it is fast enough that with all the fucking shit that's going on, it could be a bit of a problem, right? It looked less fast than the numbers are telling me it is. By canceling Turbo Fall into Capel, Millia can make her opponent wary of trying to punish Interceptor while doing this move. Interesting. She is she moving? She is, in fact, moving. Yeah, and this can, like, cross up ambiguously sometimes, too, right? Okay, Mirage. What is this? So this is during Mirage. 214S. Just like a safe block string ender? Or like a combo tool? Yeah, or like, yeah, just to extend the block string if you're using FD, sure. And you can match it to get different versions. Huh. Interesting. You can TK it, by the way? Yeah, I suppose so. Anything that has that sort of input, you can do so, right? Oh, yeah, that's nasty. You can use Turbo Fall to steal the corner, too? Always? Like, even if they're, like, fully in the corner, can you still steal the corner with that shit? Oh, yeah, you can. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, no. I mean, again, it is, like, I will say, Millia's not super complicated, I don't think. Like, I understand what she's doing. It's just like, you know, what are you gonna do about it? Right? Like, what are you gonna do about that? You better... I mean, some of the shit's reactable, so you really have to be on your guard, but, like, also some of it, like, a lot of it is just straight up, you know, you might as well... It's just good to understand where you have to guess and where the guessing is fake, I suppose, right? Millia takes to the skies and attacks the ground where she initiated the move? It's like a counter poke tool? I've never... What the hell is this thing? So it's 214H, or H out of Mirage? Oh, yeah, it's H. Yeah, what? I guess, yeah, it's just like if you try to, like, poke her, if you, like, mash on Mirage or something, you get this. You understand the basics, and there's a lot of things you need to know about the game to use her properly. Oh yeah, I'm not trying to use her, I'm trying to fight her. Using her, like, actually implementing the mix is much more difficult, I'm sure. I'm more so trying to figure out what where I have counterplay and where I just have to guess, you know? Where I just have to hold that shit. And on that, it seems like it's a little bit simpler. Playing her, it sounds a lot more complicated, certainly. Okay, sure. This seems, again, this seems kind of just like, it's more of a counter poke tool if you're, like, always mashing on, if you're always mashing on Mirage or something like that, with like a low. Because I have low... Is Mirage invincible? It looks more like a... I assume it's more like a low profile, right? It doesn't look like it's a... I imagine it's just like, you know, it just goes over like some mids or something like that. Alright, Capel's another goddamn air mobility tool, yep. J236H, sure. It has lower body invuln for 12 frames. Interesting. Okay. Yes, this is definitely something I've noticed. Like, I tried a 6P Millia, and that shit is just difficult, man. She got, like, lots of different ways to, counterplay. Need to know how to anti-air her properly? Yeah. So, definitely something I got my ass beat doing when I was first, running into Millia was just, like, trying to preemptively anti-air. Wait, am I stupid? Oh, there you go. Trying to, like, preemptively anti-air her, but then, like, she has so many ways to shift her mobility, right? Capel is her anti-air, yeah. Lower body, air invuln, and then also, like, you know, moves her around as well, changes her jump arc. I mean, this is kind of an air stall too, I suppose. If you see her air dash, she's committing. I mean, she can't. Can she not do like anything after that? She can, right? Capel has been nerfed, so it's not as good as it used to be. Interesting. But I mean, she can still like Capel and dive kick and all that shit after air dash. No. I mean, I guess you can like, if depending on where she is, if like the air dash is gonna take her into range of your 6P, then sure. But I think. What do you mean when you say if she air dashes, she's committing? Because it doesn't quite seem that way to me. Again, like, yes, if the air dash itself is gonna put her like, you know, like here or something, sure. But if she's like air dashing over here or something, you can still do things after air dash, but it's way easier to guess. Interesting. I guess after an air dash, can she not? Yeah, she can't double jump anymore. I guess, right? Yeah. I guess that's the big thing. Is once she air dashes, she can't double jump, but she can do all of her other stuff still. She can like Capel. She can do like all of this stuff in combination too. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. She can like, it's very. It's like double jump and air dash seems to be like the decision points, right? But then like otherwise she can do like Capel into... Do you do Capel into air dash or no? No. Okay, so Capel is... So once she does Capel, she's stuck, huh? Like once she does Capel, she's going wherever it takes her. So if she tries to Capel as an anti-air and you didn't throw anything out, you do just get to kill her, I suppose, right? Unless I'm missing something, doesn't seem like she can do anything after Capel besides like an aerial, right? She can do Turbo Fall into Capel though? Oh, she can do her dive kick out of it. No, yeah. Gotcha. And can she do this into... Oh, God. Yeah. So, okay, these two work pretty well together, I guess, right? But she can only cancel the start of the dive kick out of it. Okay, I mean, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it seems tough. It seems like anti-airing her. It seems like it really is a lot of guessing. You can turbo fall or JH after Capel. Yep. I mean that is her moves, right? Like that is the gist of it. Again, I feel like. So the two questions I have, I suppose, are. Yeah. So the what other real ways, like completely 100% meaty real ways, does she have to go into H disc besides 2D? Does she have any other knockdowns besides 2D that are like, you know, plus enough to like guarantee an H disc no matter what? Like no matter if you, yeah, with no need to like worry about meeting in any other way? I'll say, oh, weird. From like, if he's too close, you can't do it. But yeah. Yeah, like that, something like that. Is there anything besides 2D that does that for her? What about like her, I really wish that, Grand Blue's Dust Loop has like the information of how plus something is on hits, like hard knockdown plus 87 or something, right? I wish that was, it's very important for this lady. Her super and Wild Assault. Gotcha. This super? Counter hits 214p? What's 214p again? Oh, counter hit hair car? Okay, gotcha. Super and Wild Assault gets her meaty disc? Interesting. Wild Assault on hits? Or on block? Yeah, Wild Assault is like plus a billion on block, if I remember correctly. Huh? That doesn't look right. But yeah, super, the disc super, right? On air hit. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, so yeah. Air super needs a combo into Wild Assault. Gotcha. So yeah, on air hits and hard knockdowns, yeah, so you get some combo launch them and sure. Not this one though, right? This is usually only used like a wall splat or a reversal anyway, I think. Like off this is this one plus enough to give her H disc? It's this? Oh god. Wait, don't block this. Don't block this. Oh, hell no. Okay, no. Yeah, gotcha. Not even close. Okay, so, yeah, like it's this, it's like combos that end in Wild Assault or Super, and then it's 2D, huh? And then apparently counter hit hair car as well. I can see that. So all any other knockdowns are like, you know, only Septum Voices gets meaty disc. Oh yeah, from the supers? Yeah. Yeah, it's not wow. That shit is goddamn. That shit is like almost 2+. Like if you do disc right away, is it like too early? No, okay, it works. Yeah. Also, okay, it was 2+ for a second. So true, best. Yeah, I did it too late there, but yeah, I got the idea. Yeah, so that's good to know. If you block Bab Moon, okay, so I think I'm already kind of ready to. Also, can you guys hear that? Sorry, apparently there's a dump truck outside. I think I'm already kind of ready to like potentially give myself like a report card on Millia here, like a book report, in terms of just like, you know, well, I guess the only other thing too is what is her. I don't think I fully understand what her like, you know, corner pressure looks like until she gets the knockdown, right? Because I feel like this feels like one of those characters we talked about with Leo. How like, you know, the big thing with Leo is just like do your best to not let him get a knockdown on you, right? Or like get into back turn stance, because once he gets into back turn stance, he's a devil, right? Similarly with Millia, I guess like what are, yeah, like if you get like an anti-air baited, you're going to hell. But like if she doesn't have a knockdown, like if she doesn't have her like meaty disc set up, what exactly is she doing to you in the corner, right? It doesn't see. I mean, I guess you can do like some like cheeky stuff with like this or what was Bab Moon again? Yeah, like Bab Moon, stuff like that, right? But it doesn't seem like she has like any like super strong pressure tools, like, you know, off non like disc setups. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't really see too much to worry about, except just obviously, I mean, you know, be careful of Bab Moon, but Bab Moon's, I mean, this is the kind of thing, especially as Potemkin, right? If we just like hold up once and we block a Bab Moon, like the fucking round could be over, or like Millia could be dead off like one blocked Bab Moon, like counter hit, close slash, stuff like that into nonsense. Out of close slash, you can do TK Bab Moon or 2D, or jump out of it to high-low you really fast. Yeah, okay, so it's high-low stuff, right? And then you can like steal the corner with this, right? So you got, okay, that only works if you're like literally right on them, huh? Yeah. Yeah, so it's high-low stuff, but then, so that stuff's unreactable. You gotta consider 5K, 2K? What do you mean by this? Like 5K, 2K into 2D into disc? What do you mean? But yeah, okay, so it seems like the dive kick is reactable. Otherwise, you know, be on your best behavior. You also gotta consider close slash into TK Moon? I can see that. Right, okay, is it on block, I suppose, probably? So you do like, is it only the first hit cancelable or something? What's going on here? Maybe I'm fucking up the TK. There you go. Yeah. Oh, is she not? Wait, if you FD the close slash, does TK move not hit? Hold on, I'm being asked to TK. Give me a second. Oh god. Whoa, what was that? Why did her air momentum? Was that? Why did her air momentum? Oh yeah, 6K. Yeah, reactable overhead, true, but plus on block, and also special cancelable into nonsense. I'm sure. Is it special cancelable into like air moves? No, okay, into ground moves. Gotcha. Tiger knee input? Yeah. The air momentum looked real funny there. I did it once, and now I can't do it anymore. Hold on, I'm sad. There you go. Oh, okay, no, it still hits. Gotcha. Yeah. So I mean, it's bad moon 2D like low like high low 50/50 because it's just unreactable, and then reactable 6K reactable dive kick. Right? Seems like. I love learning. Me too. What's going on, Doom? Okay. So with that in mind, then, right? So yeah, with the book report, I think on Millia is sort of as follows. Right? Again, this is not trying to learn how to play the character. It's just trying to learn like the basic game plan of what she's going for to try and learn how to fight her. Right? J236P. Oh yeah. That's the input, yes. Rick, would you ever play Asuka? I don't think so. He's not my kind of character. But yeah, so big thing that it seems like she's trying to get knockdowns into H disc, right? Like media H disc, and the big things that give her that, right, are her 2D, are her super, right, Septa the disc super, right, Septa voices, and apparently counter hit hair car as well. I believe that. And we talked about one other thing that I've immediately forgotten now. 2D. The super, and God, what the fuck was the other thing? Now I immediately forget. Counter hit 214P. I forget. Maybe that was all of them. But yeah, so the ways she will get the she can. Oh, and also no combos that end in blue wild assault. Yes, thank you. Combos that end in blue wild assault. Also throw? No, not throw. So what I learned today is that throw and like regular hair car and shit like this are actually not real. She does not have enough frame advantage to actually get a meaty disc here. She can like off throw. She can like do some funny stuff probably with like her own air normal or something, right? Nah, not really. Yeah, she can probably like she can meaty with like other moves, but like disc here is fake, right? There is a gap. I gotta study the season 2 and 3 characters. I bought the DLC. We got the DLC on deck. But yeah, so yeah, throw and hair car are not real. They don't go into H disc. If you see Millia do that, 6P her ass. Otherwise, we talked about, the way she can get into those situations where she get her knockdown is like any hits probably into Wild Assault. So you don't want to get hit by Millia, sure. The big way you're probably going to get hit by Millia a lot is by her just doing a bunch of fucking nonsense with her air mobility, right? And then getting you like with your 6P, you're stuck in like 60 frames of recovery and you die, right? The funny Heavenly Pop Buster wake up when Millia tries disc. Yeah. So I guess I don't really understand exactly like what my game plan is going to be. Something that I found, like a cue that I've been telling myself to be a lot more, that helps me when I've been fighting some Millias is just like being more reactive on her, on anti-air and her, right? Not preemptive. Like don't just assume that her jump arc looks like it's coming in a certain way, so I'm gonna 6P. I think like either like she's really close to me to the point that there really is no way she's gonna get out of the way. Or, yeah, just wait for her to, like, fully be either out of air mobility options or so close to me that there's no other option, right? Like, if she's, like, over, like, if she's, like, here, or if she, like, gets here in her jump arc, right? Like, it's not really, even, like, the start of an air dash, probably even Cappel's lower body invul might not be enough at this point, right? Any kind of dive kick nonsense. Like, if she's, like, right in front of me, sure. Otherwise, be very reactive and watch how her mobility, her directions change, right? Before I try to 6P. It honestly might not be a horrible idea a lot of the time, too. If Millia has like already used like her double jump or her air dash or something, so she can't double jump, it might not be a horrible idea to try to air her. I mean, she's got some pretty nice air-to-air moves. Like if they don't expect you to necessarily, if they think you're just like sitting there waiting to 6P, yeah, like anti-airing Millia seems like a big thing. And then in the corner, probably I feel like FDing Millia is probably a good thing, right? It might be easier if she's close to try and air throw. Yeah. But yeah, it feels like FDing Millia is probably a good thing. I feel like I probably want her far away from me. But yeah, in the corner, it's just, it's or just like in her block string pressure in general, I guess. It's just high-low TK bad moon nonsense versus like 2K 2D or, 5 close slash 2D or whatever. And then look out for reactable dive kick, right? This can corner steal and look out for, and reactable 6K as well, right? FD's a good thing in general. I mean, some characters I actually kind of want them to be a little bit closer to me so far. It's been my sort of, my idea, but it definitely is a good thing. I agree. That's what I've been noticing. But yeah. Not really that complicated. I mean, it is nice that like it doesn't really help, but it is nice to know that like if she gets like a proper media H disc, which again that is not, it is just kind of time to guess, asshole, right? Like there's no real studying to be done here. It is just when she's doing that disc, if it's meaty, you have to guess, high low or left right or right and then left and all this nonsense, right? JPing her out of the air has been working a lot for me. I could see that. That's not very viable for Pot. Pot is a decent JP. He's got a pretty nice, he's got a pretty big elbow on there, honestly. It's been, the more I try to use JP as an air-to-air, the more I kind of like it, personally. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's Millia. Again, I'm sure there's lots of, like, deep nuance that we're missing. That's not the point. The point here is just to get us to, like, a basic level of understanding where we go, okay, yeah, like, I know what she's going for. I know a couple of tricks. Like, if I see a Millia, like, throw into disc, I'm going to kill them, right? Etc., etc. So I think I'm pretty comfortable on that. Yeah, that's gonna do what we're gonna do. Probably like, is Brick Sensor really playing Millia and not Pot? No, we are learning how to fight Millia and the whole roster as Pot. Basically, we're trying to figure out what the gimmicks are in their kits and going from there. But yeah, we're probably gonna do like 6 other characters like this today. So you know, strap in for the stream, but for the VOD watchers, hello VOD watchers, how's it going? Hope you had a good time with the video. If you did, any kind of likes, subscribes, comments, bells, all that good stuff helps out a lot. I also stream every day from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern, except Fridays, so come by and hang out. I also have a Discord, great place to hang out. You get some friends, make some matches, all that, or make some friends, get some matches. So come by and hang out. But if you do join, be nice, or I'll shoot you in the head in Minecraft. Most important. Hope you had a great time hanging out today, as always. I know I sure did. Yeah, Millia, again, not as bad as I thought, honestly. But yeah, just, you know, at a certain point, it is just time to guess, unfortunately. Watching Millia uses FD in the air makes her fall faster? Ooh, interesting. Okay. I did not think about this. That's a good tip as well. Thank you, Fro. But yeah, have a lot of fun with Guilty Gear. Gonna be a lot more coming your way. And until then, I will see you in the next one. Peace.